Good afternoon, everybody. I just shut the 1167 off here. So we are down working on one of my first quarters that I bought up here at the North Farm. It's October 8th, 29th, or 30th. It's one of those days. Anyways, what you're looking at, other than a water run, is a big slough here, okay? So the slough goes all the way around here, all the way out over there, okay? So this is what we call a dead-end slough. But not as dead end as this slough down here, which you really can't see. It's another really big slough, and it's actually lower elevation. Hence why we just put a cut in here. So what we're doing is we're consolidating dead end slough. Well, Mike, what is consolidating sloughs? Well, we got like, I don't know, this field actually isn't too bad. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably 7 pretty good sized sloughs, followed by probably just as many small potholes, and followed by probably just as many even smaller potholes. So we're going to take the smallest potholes, throw them into the bigger potholes. That pothole going to go to the bigger sloughs, and I would rather have like a half a dozen big sloughs to go around than have to go around 18 little sloughs. Make sense? Makes sense. Now, this water run that's connecting both these dead-end sloughs was not here before, all right? I spent about 1 to 2 hours cutting this up, and this slough is a higher elevation than that one, hence we're draining it down to that one. And then that one, we're going to take it and we're going to put it into the lowest of the dead-end sloughs, which is down there. So we're just consolidating is all we're doing. So yes, I'm going to lose more ground down over there because the slough is going to get bigger. But at least then I can get in here and farm all these sloughs, hopefully, in the future. It's probably not going to happen in the spring because to do it right, the slough needs to be dry. You need to get in there with the slough and make a bit of a cut. So that way all the water can, find the water run. So as I was saying, that bigger slough that we're eventually going to all get down to, that's already has water in it. So maybe it elevates maybe a couple feet and spreads out a little bit, but it's going to take a lot more water to spread that slough bigger than to dump these on top of it. Makes sense? It actually does work out in my favor. Now, in saying that, let's take a peek at what we did. I don't really want to get my shoes too dirty, but I guess it is what it is. The snow is still here. It's about +2 degrees, so it's not super duper warm. There's a few little ice floaties, well, there were, floating downstream. Heck, you can see some of the little ice particles right there, chunks of ice. So we have cut this up with this V-ditcher. And now you can see the water's actually running down. Now, Mike, will you be able to see through here? Well, that would be the goal. So you can get to this little, I don't know, 1/4 of an acre that we're sitting on. Maybe it's not even worth it. But I always like to be able to, get a drill through, and I can get a drill through here. Now, we got a lot of mud, and let me tell you, mud does not spread. It is terrible to work with. It just kicks the blade off sideways trying to push the mud because it's got no, the tires are slicks, right? And then you're on an angle and it's all slippery and slidey, so your blade's all sliding around. You're trying to push mud up a hill. It does not work awesome. But we did a half-decent job here. Not without getting the poor 1167 covered in mud. Look at that. You don't even know there's any red in those rims. Oh, man. You know how bad that's going to be when that freezes? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, boy. Oh, my hitch. Oh, it's so dirty. Oh, I don't like that. Well, we'll just pretend that nobody saw that, and my 1167 actually identifies as a very, very clean tractor. We're still demoing this 2100 HD V-Wing by High-Tech. So I put these corners down so I can grab that mud. We're gonna make a pass or two just to kind of show you what we're doing. So I can grab that mud and pull it all the way down. But the problem is that mud pulls so dang hard and it's so slippery that I just easily spin out actually with the 1167. This thing is quite dirty too. Oh man, I was greasing this thing up actually this morning, and the positive side here, just about started there for a second, is that it has a block of grease nipples, one on each side. Okay, it's not all the grease nipples, there's still more. But this is the majority of them. And you know what? This tells you how my morning was going. So anyway, you can see these ones that are really slobbery. And I got that lock on my Milwaukee. Like, it locks on and it does not pop off. In fact, I stalled the gun out. Like, stopped. And I'm like, holy crap. I've only put a couple hours on this thing and the freaking pins aren't even taking grease. Are you kidding me? So I go to the next one, like, I'm like, what? How are these pins, how are they not taking grease right now? I'm freaking out. Like, what the heck, right? So then I go to this one, it took it, this one took it, and this one, and I'm like, well, that's, you know, not batting a very good average here. So anyway, I finished this and went to the other side. And it was actually on the other side that I noticed. Check this out. They don't even have, not all these have hoses. They're just dead ends. Oh man, it nearly gave me an anxiety attack that these big pins aren't taking grease and they're just dead ends, no hoses on them. So anyways, I think it should have an auto greaser because seriously, I put like a whole tube of grease in this thing easy. And I think it probably could have taken more. And I feel like this is something that you got to grease like literally every single day, maybe every 6 hours, depending on how hard you're using it. But anyways, so far we haven't broke anything. We haven't hooked any deadheads, which is awesome because that's one of my big worries. Don't worry, I didn't break the reflection off the sign. It's actually turned around. The reflection's pointing to the tractor. Don't ask me why. I didn't do that, but I haven't corrected it though either. So yeah, we're getting a little bit muddy. All right, let's go fire up this 1167 and let's take a couple swipes out of here to kind of show you what I was doing. The reason why, I guess I didn't record while I was cutting this for the last hour and a half is because I'm going to have to get something where I can mount the camera on the window, maybe a suction cup, because, excuse me, I need all my hands working with this. Because you're always trying to adjust the depth, you're adjusting the wings. Like I told you, this has got more hydraulics than Trudeau has excuses, and that's really saying something. Oh, man. All right, let's get fired up here. All right, we're fired up here. Activate our swinging hitch, put it in forward motion. We'll run foot feed here. Now, we don't want to get stuck, you guys. And the reason for that is, well, I don't like getting stuck, for one. And for two, is there's absolutely nobody around. My in-laws are gone. They're not around here, and Ashtyn's not around here. There's nobody around. So if we get ourselves into a pickle, I actually drove the tractor down here, so it would be a very long walk back home. Oh, can't see crap looking into that sun. Oh, we don't really want to drag all that in here. It's just kind of hooked a bunch of mud. Well, I guess we're going to drag it in here and we'll have to drag it back down. Okay. See if I can, maybe I should try cleaning that windshield, eh? See if I got it. We got any juice? We got any juice in this thing or what? Let's go a little quicker here. Oh yeah! How did that get off of there? I don't know about this windshield wiper, but that smudge is kind of right in my way. Okay, anyways. Let's back this puppy up. Kind of want to back it into the slough as far as you can, or as far as you're brave enough. Okay, it's getting okay. Okay, it's all right. Well, don't do anything that you're gonna regret, Mike. All right. Well, okay. So go forward motion here. Lower our blade down. Huh. Hold on here. All right. So you can see we're kind of parked into the water here. I can't open the windows, so like I can, but the window stops here, so it's actually more in the way. It's not like the 724. I can actually just kick the window open and you guys can see everything. Okay. Oh. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Okay, we're just spinning. All right, let's not do that. We're still spinning. All right. Guess we're pulling a little here. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're really spinning here. Look at all this water we're bringing with us. Oh, we're digging, I can tell. Need more hands. We're dredging. The water is gonna beat us. We got a bit of a tidal wave here. Oh, wait. Come on. Come on. I don't think we're gonna get that going. Come on. Oh, stop. Let's not do something that we're seriously gonna regret. Let's go backwards. Can't pull all this mud. Okay. Let's go forward. Forward motion. Please don't slop and hit my window. Don't slop and hit my window. Oh, so close. So come on. Come on. No, we're not dragging that. Okay, we gotta regroup here. I hate this stupid. You know what really pees me off is when you're on pedal mode and you have to trigger the reverse and trigger the drive. Like, come on, just put it here like on the 724, like on front wheel assist, and it's just super easy. This whole triggering it back and forth, that's such a pain in the butt. Oh. Come on, come on. Come on. I actually, just so everyone knows, I have the blade lifted up all the way. Okay, I'm not digging, I'm just trying to drag this. This is frustrating. Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to move this. We have to try to come back in a different angle, maybe just take some. Okay. Come on. Come on. I don't care. We'll drag her up on the side, then. Drag it up onto the side. I don't care where it's going. Let's just get it out of here. Take it to the road if we have to. Come on. All right. Finally. Holy cow. Turn too short there, Mike. Okay, so this is the slough we wanted to get to. We're definitely gonna have to do a little cutting here to kind of help this flow get over here. I don't know if I feel like dredging it one more time or not. Well, the water's going back that way, so that's not a good sign. We definitely gotta do a little cutting here. Oh man. we're just gonna drive right back down, back it up a little bit, and then try and head to this slough. But the problem is, this looks to be the lowest point since the water's going to it. It's not what I wanted. That's not what I expected. Okay. Stop. Back. Okay, so if we're gonna have to ditch here, I'm gonna lift up those end caps. Okay, get ready to go forward, forward. First, we're gonna lift those caps up, whatever you want to call them. We can figure out which button. I like to hit every button, but the right button. Okay. Lower it down. I'll lower this one down to a 4, that wing to 4, that wing's at 4. Okay, forward motion. No, we're not. Thought we were. Alright, there we go. Oh, don't want to take that much. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ow. Come on. Alright, lower down just a little bit. Oh, come on, come on. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Right into the slough. 7-6. We don't actually want to do that because we might get stuck. Alright. Woo! Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to make a couple cuts out of there because the water's still going back. And I can't do that and record at the same time. So we gotta get back in here one more time here. Oops, right. Oh, it's deep. It's getting deep. Lower this down a little bit. One more. Let's see if we can. Come on. Come on. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yep. I gotta let you guys go. I gotta let you guys go. Alright, so we got it a little bit better. The water is basically as good as it's gonna get. I can't get in there and deepen that down because this is mucky. There's like no bottom in that crap. I almost got stuck with my blade all the way up in the air and I'm like, holy cow. And I can't just dredge it from here all the way out because I can't get turned out with the 2-track in the mud. It just, you know, you got nowhere to go. And you don't want to get into there and you don't want to get into here because there's no bottom in it. So I think that's as good as it's going to get. Unfortunately, I would love to get it a little bit better because I feel like that's barely good enough. No way I'm going to get that slough drained over there. No way. We're either going to have to come out when it gets drier, which isn't going to happen this year. So maybe next fall we can keep working on it if it happened to be drier. Or I guess if I didn't actually want to farm on this side, which there really isn't anything there to farm on, then I guess I could come out with like a traco and just do it a very crude way of just trenching it. And then for sure that you could do that during the winter even. But as far as pulling this V-ditcher into this mud, we can't do anymore. Heck, I can't even, yeah. And yeah, it's muddy. Everything's muddy. So I guess it is what it is, you guys. I'm gonna go over here and, when I say over here, I mean over there onto some dry ground, and I'm gonna cut this one down and put it into that slough. And then that's our final destination for all this water for right now. That should be better because I can pretty much go in the field, and I'll make sure that no water runs out until I'm done cutting. Oh man. Anyways, it is what it is. So I'll catch you guys on the flipper. Adios, amigos.